Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. Let's see. You're alive. The lighting is still weird. Let me
Try pulling it. That's what I'm
probably
saying. I
look.
think it extends.
It looks like it does. Hold on, let me.
Just like it does. You just put it right at the
Oh shit!
left side.
Maybe. Is that kind of bright on you?
Yeah. But I mean, you still seem like it's not bright enough. There you go.
So, good lord, I'm doing tightly.
Yep.
Okay.
It seemed like you might want to just tilt it more towards yours because I'm getting enough light off me off the reflection. Uh,
Tip the head a little bit toward me.
yeah, I would put it more towards you.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I would push it back and turn it just slightly more towards you because I'm bright. I'm a shine anyway.
I ain't all that dark. Hold on.
It's the angle. Yep. See?
Yeah, that is a lot better.
It's a lot better.
Okay. Welcome, YouTube. This is your boy Mick the Mark. I think I might have lost. Yeah, I'm back. The tickety tock. I'm back on the tickety top. Welcome, YouTube. Me and my boy Nov Smith. Y'all know him from if you're a fan of the Mick and Mike Love podcast. He's been on there a few times.
Yep.
Done WrestleMania last year with me. We did the second night.
Yep.
And we're going to review for you guys WrestleMania 1 because a couple of my new subscribers are very young. So this one is for educational purposes. So you guys can understand really the origin of WrestleMania. So we're ready to get into it right now. Let's do it.
Let's go.
1985 Madison Square Garden. So you see a picture of the Empire State Building right there. Tito Santana, the Executioner, S.T. Jones. That's Matt Bourne against Ricky Steamboat. David San Martino against Brutus Beefcake. Greg the Hammer Valentine against the JYD. The U.S. Express against Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik with Freddie Blassie as the manager. Big John Studd against Andre the Giant. Wendy Richter faces Leilani Kai. We're going to talk about this match. This is something special I want to get into once the match happens. Things the Women's Championship. And the main event, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T faces Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Special guest referee Mike Tyson.
Muhammad Ali. Classy Freddie Blassie as well.
Muhammad Ali. See, that's why you have co-hosts, people. Because when you go live, and it looks like my phone died, so the hell with it. The hell with TikTok.
Presents the wrestling extravaganza of all time. Enjoy it, folks. And right now, let's go up to our ring announcer, Howard Finkel. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleMania.
Howard Finkel doing the announcements.
And now, I would like to ask you all to please rise. Here to sing our national anthem is the World Wrestling Federation's own Mean Gene Okerlund.
See, no, I didn't remember that Mean Gene actually sung the national anthem for this.
Wow, really?
No, I did. It's been at least 30 years since I've last seen it.
So if you would please join us with the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early
So do you think Pee Wee Herman got the red bow tie for Mean Gene at WrestleMania? See, Pee Wee go back before 1985. That red bow tie is a beast.
What? Terrible it is.
That's why he said everybody sing with. Help me out. Don't have me sounding like this by myself. Damn.
Why celebrities they can show up tonight? They couldn't get the professional singer, the celebrity singer to come do this.
You know, I believe Liberace was there too.
Unbelievable. Mean Gene Okerlund rendition of the Star Spangled
He was either here or WrestleMania too.
I didn't believe Mean Gene Okerlund had it in it, but he rates right up.
Jesse the Body Ventura on
Jesse
the commentary.
Unbelievable.
On commentary.
Folks, we're going to take you back in the dressing room area to TNT's own Lordship, Alfred Hayes.
Thank you, Gino. Now, having the privilege of opening
I
wrestling.
guess everybody had him on the red bow tie, and he got the red handkerchief to go with it.
The masked executioner, and he is pitted against Tito Santana, who has definitely proved his worth here at MSG. Now,
Tito Santana is, I believe, a two-time tag champ and a two-time intercontinental
All
champion.
right, Tito Santana, moments away your big match with the undefeated executioner. I know absolutely nothing about the man.
And he's
I know
undefeated.
nothing about the man. I know he's a big man.
Oh,
But I know one thing, Gene, I
be
know
careful.
he's a big
You
man.
gotta remember that computer core right there
Yeah,
too.
I respect every opponent I'm up against. But I've got some goals.
Tito Santana, former intercontinental champion, former tag team champion with Rick Martel in Strikeforce. And he was a tag team champion years before
Thank
that
you very
too.
much, Tito Santana, part of WrestleMania. Now, on the other side, let me bring him in, the executioner. Obviously, we know nothing about this man, and I don't think we're going to get any
You will know something about me after I get through with Tito Santana. I'm going after your
I'm
leg.
sorry, guys. I don't really remember who the executioner was.
And then everybody is going to know who the
Yeah, just like
executioner
Ashley
is.
Wizard.
I'm here.
I don't
to
remember.
watch your leg and nothing else.
I used to
You're
know.
going down, Santana.
I used to could tell you.
executioner.
Kind of look like what's my name?
Contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute toss.
Vincent's Goon.
Introducing first to my right. From
Maybe Pat Patterson.
No. Yeah,
Point
that's how he
unknown.
kind of look like.
The
Whoever that was doing him, you know, like,
That was more Alfred Hayes.
you know, who this
from
guy was.
Tacoma, Mexico.
I don't know who it is. That couldn't have been Gerald Briscoe either. No way.
Tito.
Two-time intercontinental champion, two-time tag champ.
Mexico.
Here in Madison Square Garden. That's right, WrestleMania, Gino, WrestleMania.
Former tag champ
Living
with
up to
Rick
everything I
Martel.
expected it to be,
Strike
Gino
Force.
Monsoon. I'm keyed up. Chico Santana against the mask.
It's funny how he calls him
Man,
Chico.
Very impressed. I have not seen of late this particular executioner in action, but I understand he carries into the World Wrestling Federation an unblemished record. Well, that remains to be seen. Tito Santana will definitely give him.
Let's start off with a side hand box. Tito kind of crisscrosses around the ring.
Tito's looking good. Tito is ready. He's looking the best I've seen him in a long time. You know, excitement and action right off the bat here as WrestleMania.
Tito Santana has one of the higher WWF winning percentages.
Said it before. Woodstock was for rock and roll what WrestleMania is for wrestling.
Well, later in the year, beat Greg the Hammer Valentine for the Intercontinental Championship before losing it in Boston to the Macho Man Randy Savage.
As always, the World Wrestling Federation bringing you the greatest in professional wrestling. Santana now with a side headlock, walks up the rope and takes him. Holds on to that side headlock. Tito Santana.
Tito gets the first attempted pin of the match. Gets a 2 count on the executioner.
With a side headlock, it was a 2.5 count there by a referee.
Side headlock.
Santana just breaks it up now on his side headlock.
Listen, it did used to, you know, back then everybody didn't really kick out of everybody's finishes like that. You might get a win with a side headlock pin.
Good old schoolboy.
You get a win. You'll win the title like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nomination by Tito Santana. I want to take another.
Tito was one of my favorites as a very young child.
Fans around
WrestleMania 1 was a couple months before my 6th birthday. So I was very young. I don't think I'll become a wrestling fan till a couple months after this, actually.
Right into that deep down in the solar plexus. Tito made a mistake. Made a mistake.
His footage looks good to be 40 years old, though.
And now maybe he is living up to his reputation a little bit more. Oh, on that earlier interview, Jesse said he was going to go to work on the leg, and it looks years that he is. Look at this. He's trying to up it up there.
Now, Tito Santana also used to use the figure 4 leg lock a lot.
But no, he didn't go for that. Santana won't stay down there too long. You can bet on that. This youngster wants to protect his legs as long as he can.
Almost a step over Tolo.
Tito back right hand on the executioner. And Tito's fired up now. The executioner's trying to get back on that leg. Tito, he's got to get back on the leg. All right. He's not going to protect anything to hold anything back.
All right.
It's wide open. Big right hand and big strip into the corner, and the executioner crunched that turnbuckle, Gino. Gino failed to follow him in there. Give him a little chance there, broke the momentum a little bit. Ring my bell. No, I'm over the top. Nice power move there.
Back body drop by the executioner after Tito attempts a pile driver.
Executioner goes up. Big body slam.
Looked like he didn't let Tito go up for him. Like he just kind of picked him up. Yeah. Oh. They probably did between the matches. They had to. You got to remember, folks, this was 40 years ago. 41 years ago. Oh.
Let's send execution on the ringside.
Basically took a seat at the score table.
Back in the hard way. Santana off the ropes once more.
That flying forearm, that's it. That's it. Oh, he might go for the figure 4. I was just telling the fans that Tito used to use the figure 4 too. That's it.
Don't think he'll last. He's all right.
Yeah. That's it. They didn't tap back then. You gave up. I get it. No top mouse back then.
Tito Santana. Santana victorious. Let's go back in 2 seconds.
Stay too loose.
Here comes Tito Santana off those ropes. Look at this.
Tito Santana, also a former football player, West Texas State.
I think he could have pinned him right there without a doubt. Gino covered him. He's got him knocked out right there. He's just, I think, going to serve notice that right now. Valentine. He could have pinned the executioner, but he wanted that figure 4 leg lock and there he cinched it down.
See, Greg Valentine was also somebody who used the figure 4.
He slapped that one on there just to show him what he could look forward to. But right now, let's go back in the locker room area to his lordship.
Thank you, Gino.
Or Alfred
Our
Hayes.
next match coming up on WrestleMania involves a mighty gentleman, 450 pounds, King Kong Bundy. And of course, he'll have the mouth.
Now, if you're watching
Jimmy
along,
with him.
with,
And he is opposed to that great star, SD Jones. Now,
maybe.
for some pre-recorded interviews, let us take you to my colleague, Gene Okerlund.
gets SD Delivery Jones.
Come on
Don't
in,
blink
SD
for this
Jones,
match.
we've got your work cut out for you. Moments from now, King Kong Bundy. If you're not ready by now, I guess you never will be. Special delivery.
This is the moment I've been waiting for. Everybody out there, get ready for the man.
SD Jones, a champion in the Indies for the most part.
The music man. Today is the day for me, baby.
Pretty much did a lot of jobs in the WWF back in the day.
This is the biggest in wrestling history.
But they said, like, really, he was one of the best wrestlers.
Collide with this mountain of a man, Jimmy Hart. King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy's right there.
Yeah, he might have
Kong.
been
Tell him,
forced
baby.
on.
Yeah.
The biggest card in the history of professional wrestling. The biggest
Look at them
name of
titties.
professional wrestling should be
Look
there.
at them nipples, man.
I want you to think about that big avalanche. And I want you to think about
I don't know if he's 450,
That's what I
50.
said. That's big boost like a little bit.
He heavy in the
It
threes.
seems scary.
King Kong Bundy. Next up, here on WrestleMania.
Like I said, don't blink for this match. Good Lord. Woo.
with a 20-minute time limit.
Next, the next match right now will be SD Delivery Jones
From now of the South, Jimmy.
against King Kong Bundy.
Brian.
Mhm.
And he represents from Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Jimmy Hart was a big-time manager in Tennessee, working for the Jarretts. Probably worked for Nick Gould's son, too.
Maybe he did. Like, now see clearly.
239
We got 230.
SD.
To Delivery Jones. SD Jones.
He's got to be. He looks to me like close to that 500-pound mark. Well, I won't argue with you on that.
Yeah,
He is something to see. Like
this match
he's not just another pretty face. He's a
might have been one of the
monster with
fastest
legs
matches in
and arms.
WrestleMania history.
SD ain't no little
Awesome.
dude.
Look at that cranium. I'll tell you, they could use his back for the West Screen at the drive-in.
Now, next year for WrestleMania 2, King Kong Bundy was in the main event.
Jones now off the ropes, attacks Bundy, picks him up in a middle, blink out.
Now, this is King Kong Bundy's Avalanche.
Awesome. I've never seen a
Right
guy
here.
like this guy. Look out.
Avalanche right there. Now, he comes with the big splash.
Big splash.
Mhm. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Man,
I told you.
all under the ropes.
It's demolished. This the special delivery Jones and I believe.
Direction, my head.
Unbelievable history. I'm down in
Yeah, you see,
It was a soccer finish.
on WrestleMania.
it was a squash match. At WrestleMania, a squash.
To be a record time.
That's amazing.
I've never
At
seen
WrestleMania.
This guy is awesome. He's awesome. Take a look at this.
I did my boy SD Jones like that.
SD Jones came out charging. Bundy catches up with a bear
So
hug.
that's faster than the
Oh,
coach
he's
and
gonna ram
broadcast.
him right back in the force. Oh, that's 500. Oh,
That wasn't at WrestleMania. That's a fucked up way after. How do you drop the title with a squash match?
Definitely. That time because he can hardly get back to his feet.
They talk about killing somebody.
Here comes that avalanche. Wham.
Kofi ain't been the same since.
Can you imagine a guy with a football quarterback with full pads on? Look at this. 500.
Bundy could kind of get that 450 up in the air a little bit with that splash.
That's all she wrote. Let's get your favorite word. Time of the fall, 9 seconds.
That's fucked up.
The former record was 23 seconds, I believe, Jesse. And holy mackerel, that one's going to stay in the record books for a long, long time. Right
9
now,
seconds.
let's go back to our locker room area.
Coming up just moments from now,
9 seconds, and
Ricky
that's it.
Steamboat to go against my guest at this time. He is none other than Portland, Oregon's own Matt Bourne, tremendous second-generation wrestler. Certainly, the Maniac has his work cut out for him this afternoon.
Gene, let me tell you,
You might not know this, but you know who Matt Bourne is.
That is known worldwide. He's a phenomenal condition.
Kind of look at it for a second.
But
Matt Bourne is a second-generation wrestler.
and that is your two.
Matt Bourne.
You're there to win just like I am, but I am there to beat you up.
All right, the words of Matt
There you
Bourne
go,
come on
Ryan.
in.
Names
The
over
opposing corner,
Yep.
Ricky Steamboat. Big test for you.
Sometimes you can figure out who it is.
And
Man,
everybody's
I've never seen
wrestling
Ricky
career that's
that big.
involved in this particular day. This is the biggest wrestling extravaganza that's coming across the nation. Mr. Maniac Matt Bourne getting up here telling everybody that one thing that I am lacking is the meanness. Well, that's what I've come to this area to develop that. And brother, on just a few minutes, I'm going to start right with you. Right in that square circle. I'm
Stand by, Ricky Steamboat and Matt Bourne next up on WrestleMania.
Very determined, Ricky Steamboat, Jess, and this is going to be a most
Like the crowd.
interesting confrontation, I'm sure.
Well,
That's
nobody.
the
I mean,
first
this
story.
is the biggest crowd in history. 1.2 million. Nobody wants to lose in front of that many people. Gino.
Absolutely. Let's go up to
The
Howard.
very talented Matt Bourne.
Yeah, I see
Very
it.
talented.
Fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first to my right from Portland, Oregon, weighing 241 pounds, Matt Bourne. His opponent from Hawaii,
Who used to be Jay.
237
I'm
pounds,
not used to seeing Ricky like
Ricky
that.
Steamboat.
Ricky Steamboat, of course, former Intercontinental Champion,
Looks to be in great
former
shape.
NWA World Champion, former Mid-Atlantic Champion, former Mid-Atlantic Tag Team
Most
Champion,
definitely,
Television
Matt Bourne looks in
Champion,
good shape himself. You know, he's a second-generation
former
wrestler,
NWA
you know,
United States
the son of
Champion.
tough Tony Bourne.
Absolutely. I've
Competitor.
a few times.
You did.
over the years.
Tough
I
man.
believe he's a
Tough
former WWF Tag
You see, so you
Champion
got all
too.
that knowledge right at home, and someone pouring information in all the time, and then the moves and the ability and the agility. And
Very decorated wrestling.
corners. That's what it's all about.
That's right. Both guys in the collar elbow hook up here, pushing back and forth. Little feeling out process going here early in the bout, Gino.
I've noticed of late.
Ricky Steamboat and the Macho Man Randy Savage tore up WrestleMania 3.
Whoa! Big knife edge coming behind.
So this is where you got the dragon.
Chop a smack bear over and goes into a reverse.
I think he was known as the Dragon before.
Tag team combination that really impressed me. And that
Probably the
I
Mid-Atlantic.
noticed him before.
known as the South Pacific Connection.
Well, unbelievable talent there, Gino Mark.
Nice flip over the back by Steamboat. Caught him surprised. Look at that. You see the look on Bourne's face.
Right back into that headlock.
Former NWA champion with Jay Strongbow.
Oh, he's managed to survive
TJ?
25
Yep.
years plus just without
Or Jay Youngblood, my bad.
who knows what could happen.
I'll tell you, I got Tammy. I'm knocking on wood right here now.
Wrong Jay.
Atomic
Wrong
Cross.
Jay.
Wrong Jay. It's Jay Youngblood.
Steamboat mimicking and right
I
back
know
to that side
that
headlock
Chief Jay
again.
Strongbow because one of the movie Big Ed.
Yeah.
That's how
you know Strongbow.
Who Chief Jay was. That chokehold.
Not to wrestle him, but to beat him up.
Well, I'll tell you, no one has nothing.
One of my
to do with
daughter's favorite
WrestleMania,
movies.
Gino. It's
Yeah.
all shot, one shot. Here it is. These guys have trained for months to be part of this card.
Good job.
Biggest, greatest wrestling spectacular of all time, presented by the World Wrestling Federation, which everyone knows is the mecca for all of professional wrestling. Nice shot there by Steamboat. What a karate shot that was. Right underneath the chin, possibly in the esophagus area. The Steamboat is taking control of this match and right back to that side headlock once more.
Definitely Ricky Soho. Yes, Ricky Steamboat looks in phenomenal shape. You can tell.
Steamboat trained in Minnesota with the Gagnes.
Steamboat definitely has
Trained by Vern Gagne, along with Ric Flair and many other wrestlers of his time.
Every match you step in, you better have something going down. You better have some kind of game plan.
You know who I would say?
Suplex.
Confidence or Ricky
Right,
Steamboat.
suplex by Matt Bourne.
I've never heard of Steamboat.
Steamboat now on the receiving end. Maybe Steamboat underestimated.
Where is he? Is he at AEW? Okay, I have to check.
He's the same that, what's the other government place that WWE got?
Right arm sticking
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there
Failed to hook
first.
the leg on that. He should have cinched the leg. If you're going to go for a hard pin, cinch
Well,
that
shoot,
leg.
the WWE got TNA, they got
with those karate shots.
Triple A, everything.
Whoa, set that cord right in his face in front of us, Gino.
A header straight down into the mat cover. That'll knock you out in a hurry. Be accepted headache number 5. Back to back. Executed by Steamboat is right down on the back of the head.
Ricky Steamboat dominating right now.
Matt
Oh,
Bourne's
Matt
in a lot
Bourne.
of trouble right here, and Steamboat's taking advantage. Looks like a net.
First neck breaker.
And Bourne is in a lot of trouble here, Gino. He's not moving. He's not moving.
He came up just moments ago. You call the external occipital protuberance on the back of your head there, and that's where he really went down on it hard. And
By the time
continuing to
you probably was watching
right to the
Ricky,
sternum area.
he was a little bit older. Yeah.
That's also I've never seen this job.
Compromising position in that.
He got a solid 2 count on him, but Matt Bourne is not done yet. Matt Bourne.
By the time he was NWA champion,
Looks like Steamboat ducked it.
I think he was past his prime, but he was still very good.
Oh, right hand right to the face.
Look out, Steamboat on the outside, going up to the top turnbuckle. That board just
So I used to say hype like that to himself is
Now it's normal,
so common.
but he barely hooked the leg. Yes. See, it wasn't the finishes wasn't quite as spectacular back then.
Ricky Steamboat.
I think the mat wrestling was a lot
This
better though.
hamster literally flew through the air. He's up, coming off the ropes now. Steamboat. Wow, gave that big shot, double karate shot right to the throat. Look at Bourne. He doesn't know where he is right now, Jess.
That's right. He's seeing stars right now. Bourne's trying to get it together, and of course, naturally, you're trying to get to your feet.
He doesn't know at this point where Steamboat is. Look at that maneuver, Pam. Knocked the wind out of him.
He won off.
Right down for the 3 count.
Barely hooked the leg. Look,
There's the big 3. Ricky Steamboat, a la Superman.
he finally kind of just reached for his leg.
Up to our
These
ring,
finishes
Sir
are
Howard.
crazy.
Winner of this bout, Ricky Steamboat.
Sensational victory for Ricky
These
Steamboat.
honorable winner
And the
announcements
fans
that they
just
do.
love him. Right now, let's
So
go
where the
back
other
into the
competitors
locker room
even
area.
still in the
What's
ring
going
and
on?
standing next to you, almost like boxing style.
Never,
Gino.
Yeah,
not no
that's
more.
what I
Here
have
on
to-
WrestleMania
Today's
brings
style,
2
so-
really great styles together. One, the pompous but powerful Brutus Beefcake, and he is matched against David Sammartino. Now, as we all know, David is looked after. His fortunes are guided by his father, Bruno Sammartino. We're going to
Just
listen
walking
here.
through the shot.
Somebody who is admired by wrestling fans and trying to
Luscious Johnny V.
and
Yeah,
achieving
this
this
is walking
very
through the
object
shot.
is a
he just walked away like, my bad.
what took place when they had these into the
Oh, that's
Random
great.
attendee walking through the shot. Yeah, that was bad.
Bruno, in your corner, David, are you ready?
I am absolutely ready.
Now, if you see him after this, look how he looks now.
Right behind me. You know, it seems like
A year or two after this, he was jacked. He
He
was all cut up as he got older.
I just like to say, Johnny Valley, don't stick your nose in, because if you do, so help me.
Bruno Sammartino, former WWF and Canadian heavyweight champion.
Brutus Beefcake manager, Luscious Johnny Valiant moments from now the big one.
What was Sammartino talking about? His fists or what? What do you think about pickpocket? Packing around.
You know who Brutus Beefcake is? Remember him? Brutus the Barber.
I remember Bruce from used to be with Hope.
Yeah.
I will not let this man talk. I will do the talking for him. I want everybody to accept the simple fact that JB is the mouthpiece, and I am out there at that ringside.
Yeah, and it was some story I can't
Bruno
remember, but I
Senior
heard
stick his
Bruce got
nose
beat up
in where
pretty
it's
bad.
at.
But
So you
back
come
in the
on
locker
down.
room,
I
because
know
he,
that. This is the
snitched on somebody.
I don't know if I've heard that one. I wish you could go into it a little bit more.
I heard it recently too. I think I was
In the ring at this time, to my left.
It's probably
First of
Shawn
all,
Michaels documentary.
the manager.
Talk about somebody who used to get his ass beat.
Him and Kevin Nash was talking about it or something. About how they handled everything in the back. It might have been it's my man that was like the real like tough guy in WWE. They got the crazy stories about like fighting the cops and all that type of stuff. The bar fights.
How cool?
Yeah, they hot cool, but touched him over a beer.
Crazy. I would be surprised.
That's what I think it was. Hot cool.
Yeah, they say how cool was the baddest in the room.
Yeah.
Like for real.
He said
baddest
they
on
had
the
a
block.
match and Bruce was upset about who being going stood. He went and told him. He said, I'm putting his ass in bad. Because they're supposed to discuss that type of stuff amongst each other and and you saw that text show real bad. That's what it is. That's the story.
When you look at, you see David now and you see him in like 1995, that physique is totally different. I mean, he was cut and tanned. Now he's kind of fat, white.
Outstanding matchup there. I just wonder one thing, Gino.
Big Brutus. Big Brutus. You might know him in WCW as the Zodiac. Former tag team champion with Greg Valentine. They're called the Dream Team.
From Brutus Beefcake to Brutus the Barber, right?
Mm-hmm. By WrestleMania 3, he was Brutus the Barber. From WrestleMania 4, Brutus the Barber. I let Vince will do that shit to you, boy. He'll turn you into a clown in a minute.
The World Wrestling Federation. I'm doing
shit.
Unbelievable. I'm so excited. Just you can feel the electricity. Grab a hold of it. Touch it. Cut it.
It's getting so heavy right now. So heavy right now, Gino, and I can't wait. I mean, what's it going to be like for that main event? What will it be like? I'm new for the main event.
Bell's gone. We're underway here. Luscious John a little reluctant here about leaving the ring, but I'm sure the referee will take care of that. Thinking of some of those secondary items that remind me of
well, you know, I have a amount of sympathy right here for Luscious John.
Did they have the same referee all night?
I like to take.
It was like the same dude.
It's a psych out thing. It's a psych out. You get your opponent, you get him upset. Just those little added levels.
What is he counting for?
I mean, the difference between
Because they're trying to get the match started. The building ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, dressing rooms.
Look at that shit he got on, though. Good Lord. The 80s was a motherfucker, man. That shit was actually cool.
Well, I'll tell you, you know, even with all those scars, he's still a pretty handsome guy, you know. I'm called, like I tell all my women that chase me around, it's ruggedly handsome.
Ruggedly handsome. I love that. You know, in my day, I wouldn't know where to go to get tights like blue ties wearing today.
Yeah, I like them. They're definitely flashy. Brutus is looking good as if everybody here messing with you. Power elbow.
Oh, power move there.
Big Brutus comes in at 273 pounds.
You know who will wear some shit like Friday Young, though?
He's a big man, and David
We'll wear some shit like that.
This is an extremely valuable
Yeah,
match.
David has a
Both of these
physique,
individuals. This could be
From what you're saying,
both of their careers.
probably looks like you said.
Already
It was like a
superstars.
Rusev.
The World Wrestling Federation.
No, he was cut.
Here.
He
wasn't that big. He lost weight, he trimmed down.
Well, Miro got pretty cut.
to a year
I
behind.
mean, when he was Miro, Rusev just recently.
Well, yeah, but he
Bruce a little bit shocked by the quick.
David looked better than Rusev because he was slimmer.
He's definitely schooled, the living legend, trained son.
This was actually as fat as I've ever seen him.
You gotta figure that Bruno looks up in that dream, and can you imagine something? Look at the first line.
Look at the intensity of father, San Martino, as he watches the action here in ringside. Spent so many hours, so many man hours with his son. trying to pour out all the knowledge that he's gained over the years. Nice.
Oh.
Look at the sit out by San Martino.
So Matt wrestling right there.
Oh, ends up right up. Oh, she's jumping. Possibly San Martino being reached up. Can't tell that from our vantage point.
Well, unless it's John obviously seeing something that he doesn't like, and he is definitely sticking his finger in the face of
WrestleMania 1 watch along. Hopefully you guys are watching along with us.
He's not even shining. He hasn't even broke a sweat yet. Some of these guys
So you're not just taking our word for it.
pretty strung out with one material or another, like you're going to sweat the channel instead of wrestle.
I'll tell you though, because that oil finds some hot waters. It doesn't allow your body to breathe out there when your body needs to when it's in heavy physical exertion.
You know, absolutely. One of the favorite holds of Father San Martino, front face lock now being applied by David. This is a painful hold as we both are.
Well, it ain't really painful, but nobody wants to be in a front face line. My headlines don't hurt, but damn.
Uh-oh, made it outside the ropes here. Referee's going to have to break the hold now.
Now, no, you saw a pinfall with somebody under the feet under the rope. Now they break it. Well, you know, wrestling has evolved, as you can see.
Like I said, it was a
Once more, David.
squash match, so they didn't really care about the
Maybe found the
technicalities.
weakness here. Spins with it.
Ready to sign, so just
Oh, look at this.
I don't know if I even agree.